Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by if you're new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. My name's Crystal and today we're going to do a Kiara Sky haul. If you haven't heard of Kiara Sky before, they are like an at-home professional nail brand. So you can buy things like dip powders, gels, all of your literal e-file accessories. You can buy gel lamps, you can buy files, like literally anything you can think of in the nail game. These guys have it. It's a brand that I found during COVID, and honestly I haven't looked back since. I'm all about that DIY life now. I do have my first home, I do have a home loan for it, and I'm paying that off. So anywhere I can save money, I'm going to do it. And if I can save myself money on my nails, which is like $65 a go when I get mine done, which that adds up to like a lot of money, I'm going to try and save some coins. So I have been purchasing stuff from this brand for a while. I honestly can't say enough amazing things about them. This video is not sponsored by them. This is just me informing you of a really easy to use brand, because I've used a couple. During COVID I did try a few different brands, and this was the one that has stood out the most to me and the one that I will continue to buy from in the future. So I'm going to share that with you today. But before we get into the video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I do upload every Saturday at 6 AM Melbourne time, and then I am going to throw a couple more in on a Wednesday or a Thursday at 6 AM Melbourne time over the coming weeks, just because I am finding that I have a little bit more time on my hands because well, I haven't actually done a formal video on it, but I have resigned from my 9-to-5 job and I am going through a transition to my new job, and I do have a week off between those two jobs, so I am trying to get as much content out to you guys as possible during that time. I'm going to be like bulk filming as much as possible so I can give you guys some regular content, because I want to get back into the swing of things. I've taken my time off, I'm back, I'm here, it's me, let's go. And do not forget to like this video as well. Thanks, and let's just get into the video because I am babbling. Let's go. Okay, sweet. Now if you, like I said at the beginning of this video, haven't heard of Kiara Sky, I will pop a couple of photos on the screen for you guys of the kind of stuff that they have on their Instagram. Like, it's honestly, like, I'm obsessed with their Instagram. It's so nice. Now these nails that I currently have on, I have done these myself. They have been on now for, I did them last Monday and today is currently Thursday, so it's been almost a week and a half, like pretty much 10 days. What, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Yeah, literally 10 days today, and they haven't budged. Like, they've grown out a tiny little bit, but not enough to make me worry. Like, these are probably not my best work either. And yeah, in my previous videos before I did my hiatus, those really long pink nails, I used this brand as well, and they lasted for ages too. And like, I'm getting back into the gym and stuff as well. Didn't break, didn't snap, like none of that. So super stoked. Now let's go through the basics first. Now this isn't a Kiara Sky item, this is just the glue that I use. I just want to give you guys like the information on this glue because I'd used quite a few and literally my nails will just pop straight off. Now this one doesn't do that. Now this is the KDS nail glue. It's a professional nail glue. You can get it in a pack of 10 off eBay. I went to the salon and got my nails done for my wedding, and I noticed that the ladies were using this. So what did I do? I went and purchased it, and it is bomb. So cheap. I'm pretty sure it's like $12 for a pack of 10. So cheap, so worth it. So that's out of the way. Next up, let's talk about a few more little boring things. You will need nail files. Now I don't use an e-file, I only use gel on my nails now. I don't do SNS, I don't do acrylic, I don't do any of that because, like, seriously, the damage to my nails was insane. Now I use these to rough up the surface. I have a 100 grit and an 80 grit here, so these come in packs of 2. So these are the ones that I'm not using yet, but these are the half moons. So they just look like this. They're literally both like the same thing, they're just different grits. So the 80 is a softer grit. I usually use the 80 to rough up the surface just because I don't want to use anything too like intense on my nails, but then I use the 100 grit to shape the nails. So these ones here that I have on at the moment, I did slightly shape them and I use the 100 grit for that because it is stronger, but then I use the 80 grit, like I said, to rough up the surface before I put the glue down to put the nails on. Now I do also use a buffing block as well. So again, this one's from Kiara Sky. It's a really cute little pink one here. Comes in a pack of 10. It just looks like this. I probably could have got these cheaper, but I mean, they're pink and they're cute and they last for ages. Like I've only used one and I've had these for months because I just use it to rough up the surface as well and smooth off the edges and anything like that. You probably don't need it as much for gel, but at the time I was doing SNS and I wanted to get myself some nice buffing blocks. Got that. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. That's like the basic admin that we need to talk about to start with. Glue, your buffing blocks and your nail files. You need to have that sorted out. Now the next thing that you're going to need is a gel lamp situation. So this is the Beyond Home LED lamp. Now the packaging is like all, oh there we go, the packaging is all white, so I don't know how well that's coming up on camera for you guys, but I will, like I said, have everything on the screen for you guys so that you can see what it is, prices and all that good stuff, and like what part of the process that you need it for. I love this lamp. The only bad thing I have to say about it is that because it doesn't have a base on it, it's like, I'll show you, because it doesn't have a base, you do kind of have to make sure that you're on a solid, like not a glass top counter or something like that. So it just looks like this. Super travel friendly. I got mine in white. It also comes in pink. They do have the proper pros, like the really big ones for the salons, but I like the amount of money that they wanted for that. It was very expensive. I'm pretty sure this was $60 US. So it should be the same level as the pro. It's just more travel friendly and a bit more appropriate for people at home who don't want to spend like $1,000 on a lamp. You can get cheaper ones on eBay, but I am just obsessed with Kiara Sky, so I wanted to get a Kiara Sky lamp. I know, super stupid, but like I'm sucked in. Now when it came to me, it did actually have a US socket, like to put into the wall, not socket, like plug to put into the wall. I just attached it to one of my iPhone wall connectors because it's just a USB, like literally, and I had a spare one floating around, so I just used that. Super easy to use. You just click it, it'll turn it on, and it is automatic, so you just pop your hands underneath and it will just automatically turn the light on and it will turn off when it's done. So I always make sure I have a solid surface, much like maybe this surface that's just here. I'd pop that on top and then just do my nails. So I will do a couple of DIY nail tutorials on my channel. I have already got one, but obviously I don't do my nails that way anymore, so I am all about saving myself some dollary dues. So I will definitely do that for you guys because I want you guys to save money too. I think the world that we live in now, people are just kind of a bit more over that like commercial, I need to have everything kind of mentality, and they're kind of like pulling back. And I actually get a lot of joy out of doing my own nails, and this brand is just so easy to work with that I honestly think that if you like get yourself maybe 4 or 5 colors, you can like really save yourself some serious money. Like obviously it's an investment to start with, but once you've got the ball rolling and stuff, it's so good. Now these are what Kiara Sky have that actually drew me to the brand to start with. Now they're called the Soak Off Jelly Tips. You get 500 pieces and they're pre-sized in this cute little white container. So this one is the long, sorry, this is the medium coffin, not the long. Now personally, this is medium. I usually like a bit of a long nail, but these are like the mediums and they're long, like they're long. So this is just a rough idea. You probably can't really tell, but if I was to just put that against my thumb, no, that's gonna be too hard. I'm gonna have to show you guys in a video or something like that because that's just gonna be way too hard. But you're not gonna be able to see. They're fully jelly tips, like they're literally clear. You can't see. They literally cover the entire nail bed. Like, I don't know if you're gonna see that, but like literally it covers the entire nail bed. You literally just need to rough up the surface. Number 2, you just need to rough up the surface of your nail bed, glue it down, and it will stick. It won't move. Honestly, I'm so hard on my nails and these have stuck down. These are longer, so they may break faster, but honestly, they are so easy to work with. You can do gel, SNS, acrylic, anything you want to on top of these particular nail tips. they're so much easier to work with because they're pre-shaped as well. Like if you want a coffin, you just grab the coffin. If you want it short, long, extra long, whatever, you just grab the size. This is medium, probably a bit too long for me, but I have worn them in the past and sometimes I am vibing that, so I do have it here ready to go. It just saves you so much time. Like honestly, like when I was like shaping my own like nail tips, so much time, so much dust, like I was inhaling that stuff, it was making me cough. Like it's just not good. This not only is like time consuming time saving, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. This is not only time saving, it's like less abrasive to your breathing and your health. So the other ones that I have here, sorry, I'm like going a million miles an hour. Crystal, slow down. The other jelly tips that I have here, these are the almond shaped ones. So I have them in medium and then I also have them in short. So the ones that I'm wearing at the moment, these ones just here, let me just try and give you guys a good look. These ones just here, they are the short almonds and I have slightly rounded off the ends to shape them a little bit better. Now this is my kind of everyday office kind of look. I do have them in the medium because I thought that I was going to be a medium girl, but quite frankly, the mediums are long, like they are long. So the short almonds I am obsessed with. The medium almonds are a little bit, like I have to be feeling that vibe. Like I have to be ready for it because it is, like I'm just looking at it now. I have no idea how I'm going to show you guys this, but like that, can you guys even see? There's my nail underneath and then the jelly tip is on top. It's like the jelly tip ends here and mine is here. Like it's substantially bigger. Then again, I might be feeling that vibe. The only reason I made this mistake when purchasing was like when I was looking at them online, they looked like they were going to be my size, but they're too big. So I purchased the mediums first and then I purchased the shorts, and I love the short almonds. So I am going to be purchasing the short coffin as well because like I love these. Like these are like ride or die for me. I would consider doing professional nails on other people. That's how ride or die these are for me. I just think that they're so worth the money. They are $30 US, I believe. They are not cheap, but they do come on sale. So if you just like follow them on Instagram, they will let you know when they have a sale, and when they do have a sale I tend to stock up, especially on these. They're worth the money, every single cent. All of this is worth the money. Everything I mentioned today is worth the money, but if there's one thing that you take away from today, you have to get the jelly tips. Like they're totally worth it, and they're so much cheaper than like the gelish ones as well, like so much cheaper. Now couple more admin bits before we talk about colors. So you're going to need a base coat and a top coat if you're going to be doing gel nails, especially ones that you want to stay long term. So I use the Kiara Sky ones, of course. So you can buy them in a pack. Like I bought them individually because I didn't know what I wanted, but I used to use the Gelish brand. I'll show you guys. I have a little drawer here. So this is the brand here that I used to use, Gelish. I've had so many problems with the packaging. Like I can't even open it. Like they seal shut and they make these weird squeaky noises, and look, that's like full goop now. Like that's fully compromised. So I can't use that. Like that's just binnable now. Like it's terrible. So that's the Gelish top coat. I used to think the Gelish was the brand for me. I don't know if it's like the SNS that I don't like, but I think the Kiara Sky might be the brand for me. I've had absolutely no issues with these guys. So the top coat is shiny. I like a nice shiny top coat, but they do also have a matte top coat as well. So if you are into that matte look, I am going to purchase it because I do want to like get into nail art and stuff like that. You can look at the matte top coat too, but I definitely recommend if you are going to invest in like a really good at-home system, these guys are definitely the ones to look into because they are super high quality. Now let's get into the colors. So I have 6 colors here at the moment. I do want to invest in more, of course. I'm trying not to hoard, but this is kind of like my new guilty pleasure. Like I'm not really so obsessed with makeup anymore. I'm just obsessed with doing my own nails and saving money. Like saving money is like a big thing for me. So the colors that I'm going to talk to you guys about include, these are Soak Off Gel Polish colors, color base. This is the shade Fun and Flirty. I don't know how I'm going to show you guys, but like if I can show you the lids. So this one here is this super bright pink. I absolutely love it. I was wearing it in one of my recent videos, like prior to, like I said, my hiatus. This was the shade that I was using on those really long coffin nails. Love it. Super fun and flirty. Like, I feel like you've got to be in the mood for this, but I'm super glad I've got it. I want to get more bright colors, but I am traditionally a nude girl, but I am trying to get into colors, and I prefer colors on my nails versus my makeup. So I'm kind of trying to do that little transition there, and like maybe to be that girl, maybe be that girl that matches her nails to her shoes. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Now, getting into the nudes. This one, I haven't actually had a chance to use this one yet. It's called Love at Frostbite. It's definitely from the nude family. It's a bit more of a peachy nude. So if you can see just here, oh, is that better? I don't know. It's a peachy nude. I absolutely love it. Haven't had a chance to use it yet, but it's definitely my kind of shade. Like, it's probably a bit more orangey than I would have liked, but I don't know. It's still a nude. I still love it. Next up, I have the shade Tan Lines. Now, this is more of a brownie nude. It is deeper than the current shade that I have on. So it's a, like, mine's a bit more pinky. This is a bit more brownie. So love this shade as well. Super easy to navigate. Looks awesome against a tan, but looks super brown if you're not tan. So like, because I tan and like don't tan all the time. Looks a bit too brown when you're not tan, but it looks really, really nice and neutral when you are. The shade that I am currently wearing is Wifey Material. I love this because I got married in March, so love this. This is probably my favorite shade so far. It's this really beautiful mauvey pinky shade. Like I said, it's the one that I'm currently wearing right now. So if you really like that shade, this is it. They do also sell this in the acrylic and the dip powder as well. I think it's one of the most popular shades. I absolutely love it. So I've got that one, and then I also have Chick Happens. You're probably thinking that all these nudes look very similar. They are sort of similar, but they're also very different at the same time. So Chick Happens is, it's kind of like Tan Lines, but it's a bit more pinky. Tan Lines is definitely more brown. This is more pinky. So it's kind of like a hybrid between Tan Lines and Wifey Material. So that's Wifey Material. Tan Lines was a bit more brown, and then this one's a bit more on the pinky side. So like slightly on the pinky side. So I definitely like that one. Now, last but not least, this is one of their popular shades as well. This is the shade Etiquette First. It's really good for French tip nails and stuff like that. I do like to use this one on my toes. It looks sort of similar to Wifey Material. It's not quite, it's a bit more on that peachy side, but not quite peachy to the point of Love at Frostbite. It's kind of like, I feel like I've got the same nudes, but like little bits of each other, and they kind of cancel each other out. So they do look similar, but they are different. This is a really, really good shade for your toes. I absolutely love it. So all of these nudes are kind of like in the same ballpark, but at the same time super, super different. So yeah, that is everything so far. I do have a wish list that I currently have on Kiara Sky, so I will have the website linked in the description box below. I will also have all of these products linked in the description box below for you guys. I will try to remember to do it. I am so lazy at it, I will admit, but I will try to do it for you guys. This is definitely the best nail brand. Super quick, super easy. Honestly, like it's like nails for idiots basically. Like, you cannot stuff this up. Like, I do not know how you could stuff it up. Like, I am so impatient when it comes to doing my nails. I can get this done in like 30 to 40 minutes whilst the TV is going, whilst distractions are happening, and mine still come out looking pretty bomb. And I'm very, very picky. So if you are looking for a brand and starting to do your nails from home to save a bit of money, yes, it is an investment to start with. I've probably spent about $250 on this, roughly, with shipping and all that coming over from America. Try to get it on sale if you can, but it's definitely the best brand out there. Trust me, like, hear it from me, it's definitely worth it. Now, I am going to do some tutorials on my channel coming up, maybe next time I do my nails, so definitely keep an eye out for those. but I can see my camera is starting to flash at me, so I'm going to wrap this up. I love how right before I'm wrapping this video up my camera dies because it's like insufficient space. So if I'm in a different position, sorry, that's why, but I thought I would pop back in just to say goodbye essentially. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you like this kind of video talking about like a little bit different, like it's still beauty but a little bit different, if you like this kind of stuff, definitely let me know and I will make sure that I film more videos like this for you guys, and I will have tutorials for you in the future. So do not forget to subscribe before you leave. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much guys, and have a lovely day. Bye.